Hello everyone, my name's Kirsty Ward from My Little Allotment and I'm really excited to be joining up with Simply Seed for the 2023 gardening season to bring you lots of video content around gardening and growing your own. So I'm going to start things off by doing a video today of how to sow your chilli and pepper seeds, and then I'm going to be doing another video of sowing aubergine seeds, and then following that there'll be lots of different videos with lots of different gardening content on how to pot on your seedlings, when to sow different seeds, how to grow in your greenhouse, growing in small spaces and growing your own for your garden and for your allotment. I really hope that you enjoy the videos and that you all get joining in with growing your own seeds from home. We're now in February and the light outside is definitely more adequate for seed sowing as it's now light until 5 p.m. And the main thing that seeds need to be germinated is heat and light. So we need to make sure that there's adequate things there. So we're going to start sowing our chilli and pepper seeds as they need a longer growing season. So we start them off slightly earlier, but we obviously need to make sure that they're nice and warm and that they have lots of light. So you're going to look to be sowing your seeds and then placing them in a warm area of your home as it's too cold in your greenhouses yet, and to make sure that they're on a windowsill, so somewhere that they'll get the light all day. Now, in order to start your seed sowing, you're going to need some equipment. So these are the things that I use to start my seed sowing. Well, firstly, you're obviously going to need your seeds. So I've got a chilli from Simply Seed, and I've also got a sweet pepper snack mix pepper seed from Simply Seed that I'm going to be using this time. You're going to need your pens and your labels to make sure that you don't forget the varieties that you're growing. You're also going to need either some peat-free compost to sow your seeds in directly, or you can use these little coir discs to sow your seeds in, which are really good. You're also then going to need some sort of propagator. Because you're starting the seeds off earlier in the season, it's better to start them off in a propagator on your windowsill, as this just helps keep the heat and the light in. These are a non-heated propagator with lots of seed cells, so they're perfect to get growing your own on your windowsills. Or you can try a heated propagator. So this will be the first year I've ever used one of these. These are available to buy on the Simply Seed website, so you can try using a heated propagator just to make sure that those seedlings get enough warmth. And they're all the things that you need to get started. So get all your equipment together and we can sow some seeds together. Everyone sows their seeds differently and there's lots of different equipment to use to grow your own. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing with my heated propagator and my coir discs. And I'm also going to be showing you my non-heated propagator with the small cell trays like this. So I'll start with these. Now, these are small cell trays, and there's 4 of those that go into the big tray with the clear lid. Now, what I've done is I filled it with peat-free compost and just very gently patted it down. So this has created a little gap. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to get your very small chilli seed and you're going to place that just in the middle. Now, the reason that I only sow 1 seed per cell is because they're small cells, and this will create a really good root system in these cell bits. So when you take them out to pop them on, they've got great root systems already. So I will pop in my seeds like that, just in the middle, as you can see, and then with a very small amount of compost again, just cover the tops. You don't really have to put a lot in at all, and then just cover it and just pat it down very gently. Now, the top tip for this is then when you first sow your seeds and you get them all in the tray, you need to water them, but you want to water them with some warm water, not hot but warm, and this will really help aid the germination. So those will go back in there and I'll fill that up with lots of different varieties, not forgetting to put my label in, and then they will go on a really sunny or the most sunny windowsill in my house. Now, with a heated propagator, I've never tried this before, I'm going to use my coir discs. Now, what you do is you pop the coir discs in the water and they expand. So this is what they look like originally, and this is what they look like after they've soaked up the water. So again, use warm water for those, so that when you put the seeds in, and you'll just do it like this, you'll just pop them, there's like a little groove, like a little dint in these, Oh, I can't get that off just because I've just got a bit of water on my hands. You want that to go in the middle, and then you just want to gently push around the edges because there's the extra coir there, and that will just cover the seed. It's really, really simple. And I'm going to pop those in the heated propagator trays just with a label in there so I know what they are. And I will place those in a very light and sunny area, but it doesn't necessarily have to be warm, as the propagator will do the heating for me. As you can see, seed sowing can be very simple. Now I'm going to be spending the rest of the day sowing lots of different varieties and getting my 2023 growing season started. So you should see some germination from your aubergine, chilli and pepper seeds in the next 7 to 10 days, as long as there's lots of light and warmth for them. And then I'll be following up this video in a few weeks' time to show you how to care for your little seedlings and how to pot them on into bigger pots. This is really, really important so those little seedlings establish the roots that they need to grow into big, strong, healthy plants with lots of fruit. I can't wait to do more videos. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy starting your seed sowing.